The two most critical reactions that we have to review are respiration and photosynthesis. Remember that respiration, breaking down sugar to get energy. Photosynthesis is using sunlight energy to make sugar. So respiration takes energy out of sugar and photosynthesis puts energy into sugar. And so they're both dependent on each other and really, really important. So let's start with photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, the reaction itself, you have to start with inorganic compounds. Well, what do plants need? Plants need carbon dioxide and water. Right? You know this, you need to water plants, and you know plants need carbon dioxide. And they're producing sugar and oxygen in the presence of light. So water and carbon dioxide are the things the plant needs. And then they make sugar and oxygen. That's photosynthesis. That happens within the chloroplasts of the cells, right? Remember, the chloroplasts were a little bit like mitochondria, except they didn't have a squiggly in them. They have those discs. They're only found in plant cells because only plants do this, and algae and plant-like organisms. Okay, so photosynthesis is making sugar using sunlight energy. Plants you need to water them. They take in carbon dioxide, they're going to make sugar, and they produce oxygen as a waste. They only do this in the sunlight. Okay, they can only do this in the sunlight. Plants are only making oxygen in daytime. All right. Respiration is anytime anybody gets sugar, whether it's a plant or an animal, us, gets sugar and oxygen, they can reverse this and get water and carbon dioxide and get the energy out. So respiration is just the reverse. It's the opposite thing. So photosynthesis is taking water, carbon dioxide, and trapping sunlight energy into sugar. And respiration is breaking the sugar to get the energy out and releasing back the water and the carbon dioxide. Respiration happens in the mitochondria. That's the organelle with the squiggly. And it is both plants and animals. So plants make their sugar by this, and then they break it down. Now, plants don't need sunlight to do respiration, nor do we. We do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and so do plants. Plants and animals are producing carbon dioxide all night long, and plants and animals are doing this all day long. But plants reuse their carbon dioxide in the daytime and are making an excess of oxygen. So during the day, plants are making an excess of oxygen. During the night, they're just like us. They're taking in oxygen, they're releasing carbon dioxide. If there's no oxygen around, we don't have oxygen, we still need energy. We absolutely must get energy out of this. So we start doing what's called anaerobic respiration, which is like fermentation. And it makes an acid called lactic acid that burns our muscles, and we experience what's called muscle fatigue. Quickly, I'm going to go over photosynthesis in its location. So we have our reaction. We're going to have carbon dioxide coming in and water coming in. And if you remember, plants, when you water them in the soil, the water goes in through the roots and goes up through the tubes up to the leaves where photosynthesis happens. The leaves have little holes all across the bottom that allows carbon dioxide in. The sunlight comes in through the top of the leaf and it makes sugar, which can be used or stored as starch, and oxygen, which can leave the stomates. The only parts of the leaf you really need to know are the stomates, the little holes, and the guard cells on either side that open and close them.